about capacitors. An arrangement of two conductors placed close to each other is called capacitor. A positive charge is given to one of them or one of the two conductors, and an equal negative charge is given to the other conductor. We call the conductor with the positive and negative charges as the positive and negative plates of the capacitor respectively. The charge on the positive plate is called the charge on the capacitor. We represent a capacitor as shown in figure. One of the plate of the capacitor has charge plus Q and the other has charge minus Q. And we say Q is the charge on the capacitor. It is to be mentioned that the term charge on a capacitor does not mean that the total charge on the capacitor, because the total charge on the capacitor is 0. Due to positive and negative charges on the two plates of the capacitor, let V be the difference of potentials between the plates. Then it is found that the charge Q on the capacitor is proportional to the potential difference. It means Q is directly proportional to V or Q is equal to CV. Here C is the constant of proportionality and it is called capacitance of the capacitor. The value of C depends on the shape, size, spacing and medium between the conductor. SI unit of capacitance is Coulomb per volt and it is written as Farad. It is a large unit and in practice smaller units microfarad and picofarad are used. So 1 microfarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 farad and 1 picofarad is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 farad. Dimensions of capacitance are M minus 1, L minus 2, T A square. In order to give equal and opposite charges on the two plates of the capacitor, they are connected to the terminals of a battery. Now we will study about capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. A parallel plate capacitor consists of two large plain metallic plates placed parallel to each other with a small distance between them. This space between the plate contains air or vacuum or some dielectric material. Here first we consider vacuum in the space between the plates. Let a charge plus Q be given to one plate and minus Q to the other plate. The separation between the plates is D. The charge will appear on the facing surfaces of the capacitor. Surface charge density sigma on any of these surfaces will be given by sigma is equal to Q upon A. Now A is the area of the plate. Let the plates are large when compared to the separation between them. In such a case, the electric field between the two plates of the capacitor is uniform and perpendicular to the plates except near the edges. The uniform electric field can be calculated by using Gauss law. We draw a Gaussian pillbox. It is PP dash of cross sectional area delta as shown in figure. P face of the cylinder is on the space between the plates and P dash face is inside the conducting plate. The electric flux through delta S at P dash and curved portion of the cylinder PP dash inside the plates is 0 because the electric field inside the conductor is 0. The electric flux through the curved part of the Gaussian cylinder or Gaussian surface is also 0 because the direction of the electric field E is parallel to this surface. The electric flux through the surface delta S at SP is equal to E dot delta S is equal to E delta S. This is the total flux through the Gaussian cylindrical surface. The charge enclosed by the Gaussian surface is delta Q is equal to sigma delta S is equal to Q upon A delta S. Using Gauss law, E dot ds integration close equal to Q upon epsilon naught. We have E ds is equal to Q upon epsilon naught A delta S, or E is equal to Q upon epsilon naught A. Let the potential difference between the plates be V. It will be related to the electric field E as E is equal to V by D. So V is equal to ED. Putting the value of E from equation number 4, we get V is equal to Q upon epsilon naught A D, or Q is equal to epsilon naught A V upon D. Hence, using the relation Q is equal to Cp, the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor is given by C is equal to Q upon V is equal to epsilon naught A upon D, where epsilon naught is equal to 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 15 farad per meter for free space. If the space between the plates of the dielectric is filled with a dielectric of dielectric constant K, T E is equal to sigma upon K epsilon naught, then C is equal to K epsilon naught A upon D. So, in order to increase the capacity of parallel plate capacitor, area of the plates should be large, the separation between the plates D should be small, and the space between the plates is filled with a dielectric of high dielectric constant K. Thank you.